That's a continuation. I'm sorry about that. Instead of hitting 9, I hit F9. I meant to sleep in my sleeping bag, but instead I hit the end key. So I was just talking about in the previous episode, which was just complete. I was talking about stopping by Ace to pick up a 4x10 floor register. Whoa, it's a... I finally see one, man. Creeper. I finally got you, Creeper. I finally see a Creeper and I got him. What did I get? Oops. I got something. I better get away from the... There might be creepers around here, man. Let me get away from things. Okay. There was... Okay, that is a return scroll bound to Mormarak. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, and I do... That's right, I have a waste on that. Oh, I forgot about that. But there was a ring that I found. Where did the ring go? I had a ring. Okay, where'd the ring go? Did I lose it? Huh. I didn't. I'll have to go back and look at that. It's gone. Let's look up here. And a ring, ring of blast. What is that? Okay, we had that one, right? I don't know. I don't know if I did. Rewind time by 3. Man, that is... And I have a broom. Alright, that's... Transportation. Okay, how do I summon the broom? Relic. 50 player experience. Can I reroll? I don't want to reroll the stats. Cost 1 upgrade points. 50 player experience points. 1 upgrade. How do I get an upgrade? Okay, how do I... Okay. No. I feel like it's one of the regular movement keys. Let me go to option controls keybinds. Room. X-ray G. I'm thinking G does something else too though, right? Over an augmented toggle. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let me... G. Okay, I'll see if I can bind it, but I don't want to... Let me pause it and I'll bind it. Okay, I didn't see anything there. The G was the hex array. This is a relic, which is not part of hex array. It's part of reliquified Ars Nouveau. Summons a broom. Control. Can you tell me how I call you? I don't know how to call you. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be fun when I figure it out. So I got home and got the duct cover, floor duct cover installed, and I'll have to. It's yet another one. It's yet another part of the floor that I need to pay attention to. Okay, there's something. Okay, that's the one that's covered up. Morm is just up the road here. We'll just stay on track for Morm. And when I uncovered it, and I immediately I uncovered that blocked up vent in the floor, and immediately started feeling, irritable throat, sinuses. And so after a few hours, I went and got the spray bottle with the chlorine in it. And I went ahead and just sprayed not only that duct, but other ducts as well. The 4x10 vent is in it. The floor duct cover is in it, and working well. I mean, it's just gotta, it's fine. It's all fine. I'll have to figure out how to, prettify all that, beautify all that around the duct, along with the transitions. I still need to beautify around the house, around the living room, around the parquet and the vinyl planks. Now, of course, at any point I can just call up the floor people and say, Cheryl, go ahead and put in vinyl planks in place of my parquet and save me the parquet. And they'll send a crew out and they'll do it for a very reasonable price. And they'll take care of my transitions, and it looks absolutely great in the kitchen. And, I might do that. So, still messing with it now, still wanting to keep it old school. I love the way it looks in the morning and the morning light, the parquet. And I'm getting to the point where I made my first big credit card payment, so I still need to check that and make sure I paid down and don't owe any interest on it. I did that Chase thing where they do interest-free. You can make one of your bills interest-free for a while. So we've got a boatload of stuff to bring home. So I really want to get started on the refined storage when we get back home. Let me find the waystone and get home. See if we can get home in this episode and start working towards refined storage while I tell you about my ducts and floors. Apologies for the cold open, the cold close and the cold open. I should tell you, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night. I'm not sure I said that in this episode. A bit discombobulated about things, but it's a beautiful day here. Has been a wonderful warm day for this time of year, and hope all is well with you and yours. It's a good day to be doing well. Hope you're well. It is a good day to be doing well. Flawless. Now, as soon as I mine that flawless budding Certus quartz, it will become flawed. Oh, and I've got some up here too. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Forgot about this stuff up here. Let's go ahead and grab it. Don't think I'll need the full Certus quartz. I think I just need the buds for what I'm doing here. Did I put some more up here? Or is that it? Oh, I did put some more up here. Yeah, I hope, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about life or anything. I've got a lot of things to appreciate. This house, I do. I talk about it, but you know, this house has worked with me quite a lot, and not a day goes by that I don't find something to appreciate and be satisfied with about this house. It was not my expectation. You know, I buy a house, and it's perfect. That was my expectation. Buy a house and finally I rest, relax, and I have been able to do some of that. There's been a lot of work involved, but lately I have been quite, I don't know if I want to call it lazy. I have not been quite as go-getting as I was, you know. We got a lot of Certus quartz in the. I forgot about all that stuff. That's really cool. I like how the regular flawed Certus quartz blocks will eventually turn into, you know, pure block, and you can make your crystals out of it. Just natural evolution process. Let's sleep through this night, this Minecraft night. I'm gonna take a sip of this energy drink. I was complaining the other day to somebody. I think I was complaining to my daughter that I had an energy drink and it made me feel so weird. It was so odd. Well, come to find out, I was blaming my energy drink, but you know what it was? It was a migraine. Migraine was coming on. That's what it was. Blaming the energy drink when it was actually a migraine. Blazing quartz, but not the blazing quartz. We need a blaze of gold, but I need a little bit. I need 2 more of those, baby. I think those must have been in a goodie. Maybe I should be looking in more goodie boxes to look for blaze gold and iron. Speaking of iron, let me do some a little bit of inventory management here. There we go. I can upgrade those furnaces, can I not? I can. Stone to iron. I need a piece of stone, piece of cobble, and 8 iron to do that. And then iron to gold. I need a lot of gold. Gold to diamond. I could probably do all of that, man. Let's get started on that process too. This is why I need I would benefit from refined storage. I could just dump everything in there and not have to stop and think and figure out where everything is. That's what I say to myself anyway. Okay, a cobble stone. So yes, at some point we'll have enough. At some point we'll only need 1. I feel sure. But for now, boop, boop. And how much gold do I have? Probably have enough to go ahead and goldify them. Iron to gold. Let's do 2, 1, 2. And then gold to diamond. I need 6 diamond per 2 and 2 glass. Do I have glass? I have no glass, but I can Make glass. It's not very fast, is it? Reset all. I guess it doesn't need to be terribly fast. Gold to diamond, okay. All right. Now, I know these augments will help a lot. Or at least I think they will. Hope they will. All right, that's going pretty good. Floors, man. You know, I could have paid them about double what I did pay them and gotten a whole lot of we wouldn't even be having this conversation if I had just done the floors, you know. If I had done all the work before I moved in, all it would have taken was money. I just didn't feel like I could justify. I'm taking a tax hit next year because I had to withdraw so much money. I'll have a higher income, which will lead to more taxes, which will cause me to take out more money next year, which I'll have to pay in taxes the following year. So it's an ongoing cycle, and I just wanted to spread that cost out, right, over some time. So that cannot be all. Where's the rest of the iron, man? Come on, man. Where's the rest of the iron? Okay, that's finished. Oop. Glass. That's something we'll need a lot of too. All right. Glass. Wonder if quicksand becomes glass. Let's try putting this stuff in there and see what happens when we get some bandwidth here. We'll need a lot of glass though. This button really does help a ton. Truly does. I don't know where do I want Nautilus? I guess right up here, Nautilus shell. And tree. We're going to put the ceiling over here. I was out walking this afternoon just to get out of the house briefly, and saw some neighbors pass by and waved to them, and you know, I hope over time we can make. Hope over time they know how much I appreciate being here. I guess that's all I want to say about that. That's that are in the wrong place. That. Okay. these all go over here. Waiting to get some, what do you call them? The things that help you walk on water. Don't want to wear the jellyfish necklace or the spiked cloak because they cause problems with villagers who get close to you. So, yeah, I don't really want to mess with all that. Wing of the Wild Stalker, what does that do? Pressing a double jump. That's what the broomstick does. Press a double jump. Let me grab that, man. I prefer having the broomstick, but let's grab that. See if it's still daytime out here. It is daytime, yes. Alright. Where do you go? Right there. Body, okay. Does that really go on the back? It does. Okay. Magic. Was there magic today? I'm not sure if there was magic today. But there was some old-fashioned getting ahead of stuff. You know, being behind stuff and climbing out of it, I guess. And there's more of that to do in terms of making sure my bills are okay and everything. The floors have been a real learning experience for me, I guess. It's been a while since I lived in a place where I needed to figure out the floors and what to do about them. All right, that's inventory sorted right there. And there is the beautiful sunset in the east, so let's sleep through this night. And I'm going to want some more. Let's see what I could do. I could set these up. In fact, I will set them up with an auto output over here. I think auto input and output. If I auto input from here, there's no telling what I'm going to get. So let's do this. Do I have some more chests? That's armor. I don't have chests or barrels, do I? Okay. What is that? Irons, okay. What happened there? That thing, return scroll. Okay. And the waystone, I can always put that waystone anywhere. It looks like I don't have another. Are you kidding? I really don't have a spare chest. Okay. Let's output, auto output on. There we go. Left. I could do the same thing here. On. And then just manually move those things up. Where did books go? There's books, okay. go ahead and take all these. It'll just cost us wood to remake them. In fact, I'll go ahead and remake them now. For that matter, I could just set this to auto input from the left. I think that is dangerous, but because it's going to pull the copper first. Will it? Will it pull the copper first? Yep, it will. Because the copper is the first thing in sequence. What if I oops? What if I move all the copper down here? And now I set it to input output. Let's watch and see what happens here. Nothing, because there's no auto input. There we go. Okay. And it should go in that sequence there. And then I guess I'll put the copper back in, or maybe I could put the copper in at the end, as long as I don't resort it. Crimson iron. Now, it should hit the copper after it hits this stuff. But in fact, here's what I want to do the sand. If I do auto input from this, it's going to try to do all this cobble. I want it to do the sand, but not the cobble. So the netherrack's kind of a moot point there. Let's see what it does with this stuff. A couple of my ducts, floor ducts, need sealing around the edges because they're kind of bent inward, and most of them are sealed nicely, at least in the west half of the house, the living room half. I'd like to go in and seal them better. I thought my first thought was to use silicone to seal it, and my second thought was to just use something like a car floor jack and spread them apart, or to use to cut a chopstick or something like that and spread them, put it in there so that it spreads the flanges apart underneath the floor duct. So that was my second. My third thought was, okay, that doesn't go, that doesn't go, that doesn't go. So quicksand didn't go. Okay. So none of this stuff can be done. Regular old sand. What are you working on? You're still working on the gold. Okay. Well, let's make some shelves. It's only going to be, that'll be 20. I don't need 20 bookshelves. I need 15, right? All right. Do I have any points? I don't think I have any pointers. I do not. What about this thing? I do have a reward. Iron furnace upgrade. Okay. Coal. Primal coal. Okay. Got another reward. What is that? Iron spells. Blaze powder. Excellent. Got ender pearl. Okay. Oh, and they give me another ender pearl. Thank you so much. I need that. Cooking and brewing. The blaze powder gave me a reward. Okay. And there's the hammer. I am I think it's easy for me to be perceived as a glass half empty guy. I really do keenly appreciate the fullness of the glass. Ooh, malum. What I'm a fix-it guy. I'm a fixer-upper kind of guy. I'm a make things better guy. So I focus on the things that I perceive need to be better, and start working on making those things better. And so those things consume my thoughts, and I think it's easy to be perceived that, that I'm a negative Nancy. I really don't see myself that way. I hope I'm not, but I can see how I would be. Okay, here's what we're going to do. It's what we're going to do. We are going to do... what's it called? Primal coal. Goes, smelts, ferrocore. That's what I'm trying to think of. This. I want 2 of these. Not 4, just 2, please. Okay. All right, and let's grab this, and actually, that. And this will help some with the storage issue here. Just put, whoa, not that. Not any of that. I did. Come on, dog, do it right. I'm trying. Okay, put that there. 2,500, okay. And this one. 2,600, good. Okay, obtained by Golem Charm, okay. I'm not sure where this is gonna go. How about in the magic / technology thing? Remember, do not resort. Maybe I can now. Nope. Still. I think I did, didn't I? Finish up the osmium, start the silver, and then I can drop these coppers in here and auto sort. Ooh, we got 7 blaze powder. That's gonna give me a chance for blaze gold. Is that right? So that's working on osmium. This is working on nothing. I need it to be working on glass. Okay, now. Nope. Osmium. Oh, it's got a ton of osmium. Let me put in here, but try to remember not to sort that, please. Bookshelves. Is it already nighttime? Word. Word. I think I've already slept. This will be the 3rd night sleep. Let me put a break here, and I'll take a break in real life and I'll get back to it. I'll see you next time from Minecraft Through the Night. Get some sleep, will you?